Now, in this half hour, we have an exclusive report. It's about a city with financial disarray, also a police department with no police, and a mayor who's told she's not fit for the job. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us after Tuesday night's final meeting of the year, it's clear the citizens of Mabton are fed up.
The truth is that you're not fit for this job.
Take a good look at her, laughing. Yup, everybody sees right through you.
You're just ruining Mabton. Even when people are crying and pleading to have her step down, she won't do it because she don't give a shit about this city.
Mabton, Washington, a city in crisis. 6 months of reporting, over 20 stories, a fake robbery scheme involving a city employee, a city spending taxpayer money all year without oversight, passing a budget last minute to make it legal. No police left to answer 911 calls. Apple Valley News Now, on your side, speaking directly to the citizens.
Your mayor is not listening to you, and nothing is going to happen until the people of Mabton decide no more and demand the answers that she owes you.
Residents asking why, when the mayor demanded access to the police department building Monday to change the locks, and the city's only remaining police officer, Ryan Sullivan, refused due to security concerns, turning in his 2 weeks' notice. The mayor reportedly told him to get out and hand over everything city issued, including his keys. But the mayor says she doesn't have them.
I don't have the keys.
Citizens concerned over the mayor's potential access to evidence when she's currently under investigation for her part in a fight at a Mabton restaurant.
Ben, any response to how to prevent her from tampering with anything?
Well, I don't know anything about changing locks in this particular situation, but I can't respond.
The mayor says she called the county Monday night, and police department access handed over to the sheriff's office.
Everything that's handed to county is my understanding, because I had to call it in last night. If you let me know I needed to call it in, and I did. And I believe Udell sent an email today, not just to myself, but to everybody involved. So everything that you've stated here tonight is nothing but lies. They're not even.
No, it was reported today.
Well, you know what? It was lies.
Are they lies?
I spoke to sources who confirmed that when Officer Sullivan left, that his keys to the department building were left with Rachel. And I did speak to Udell. I did an interview with him earlier today, and I asked him,
Have you been contacted by Mabton at all?
We have not.
As of Wednesday afternoon, the sheriff says Mabton still hasn't reached out, and the sheriff's office doesn't have the keys to the Mabton police building or responsibility over securing their evidence room.
We have no idea what happened, who has the keys, who doesn't have the keys. If there's criminal cases that rely on evidence inside that building, I would think that it could be subject to attack from defense if it goes to trial. You have a break right in that security window that will be hard to defense.
The mayor's solution, hiring a new public safety director / interim police chief.
The city is entering into this based on the need to have officers in place for city protection.
The mayor reportedly speaking with the candidate for weeks when the city never posted a full job description or salary online.
This is an interim employment agreement that would start immediately upon approval.
Salary starting at $77,000 a year, $10,000 more than the previous chief.
For a probationary period until background checks and police fingerprinting and psych evaluations are completed to the city's satisfaction and pass. At that point, the salary will increase to $80,000.
Why are you not doing a background check after the fact that you hired her?
Because we have no police officers now. We can get in big trouble for not having any police.
Whose fault is that?
The sheriff says their own policy doesn't allow deputies to start work until all those boxes are checked off.
We'll issue a conditional offer, but they're not allowed to fulfill any policing duties until those background checks are completed. I don't know if there's an exception for this situation or not, but I know that all those are completed before we let anybody go out and interact with the public like that.
The new interim chief, Steve Aragoose.
He started his journey here in Mabton years ago and was back here when the former mayor was here as well.
His last police job as Granger's chief.
How long have you been unemployed?
For a year.
Why aren't you working for the city of Granger anymore?
Because I was terminated.
Why were you terminated?
Okay, that's enough.
No, it's not.
No, we're not
No,
going
it's
to
not.
In a lawsuit against the city of Granger, Argus claims the city fired him in retaliation for launching an investigation into another officer accused of sexual assault. In court documents, the city of Granger denies that claim. Now the sheriff's office still available to help at emergencies, but may still need to bill for services.
We're very hopeful that he proceeds, everything works out, and he begins rebuilding the Mabton Police Department. That's a win for everybody, and we'll do everything we can to help him.
In the meantime, Mabton's finances still in question. Citizens asking why the city's temporary finance director, Jameson Horner, gets paid $75 an hour and $150 an hour for public meetings she attends over Zoom with her camera off.
I don't know why it was approved.
We had to hire somebody to fix this budget. Otherwise, we'd be a mess in 2025.
But the council refused to pass the 2025 budget at its last meeting of the year, and the mayor still refusing to give the people answers.
I just like to, once again, as I do after.
yell in my chamber.
She's not yelling. Go ahead, Emily.
I just wanted to invite anyone who wants to speak to me. I'll be right outside.
In Mabton, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. Now, the mayor is still facing 2 recall petitions over her failure to get a preliminary budget to the council on time, both in the appeal process and the state Supreme Court. If you would like to see Emily's previous extensive coverage on the subject, visit our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.